Hey everybody, how are you? Hope you are well. So today we're going to talk about what is going on with ChatGPT, and I'm going to make it real brief. So basically, the news channels are refusing to use ChatGPT. But before we get started, do me a favor, hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you will not miss an episode. ChatGPT. So the newsrooms are refusing to use ChatGPT. They want absolutely none of their content on ChatGPT. And the way they are doing that is they create a code that blocks the web crawler called GPT bot. So they're blocking the GPT bot. Okay, so who are these newsrooms that refuse to use ChatGPT? You got CNN, got New York Times, Reuters, and then there are a bunch of others who have joined forces, and I am going to name them. Disney, Bloomberg, Washington Post, Atlantic, Axios, Insider, ABC News, ESPN, Gothamist. Then they have publishers, Condé Nast, Hearst, Fox Medic. So far, this is the list of newsrooms and publishers who refuse to use ChatGPT. So you know artificial intelligence is a new thing, right? So why do they refuse to use it? Well, they consider ChatGPT to be a threat. Threat as far as taking their jobs. Also, with the content being used incorrectly, misinformation getting out there. So this is what is going on with ChatGPT and the newsrooms refusing to adapt to this artificial intelligence trend that is coming. So I find it very interesting that you create trends or you create something and it doesn't automatically mean that people are going to cooperate. Right? So do you find that interesting or no? Because, I would think that, people would just cooperate. But apparently that's not how it works. You have the people that cooperate, and then you have the people that don't cooperate. Right? So there's this battle going on between ChatGPT and the newsrooms. So between this whole artificial intelligence movements and the newsrooms, they're fighting for their lives. They're fighting for their jobs. And then they're stating that there's a great possibility that ChatGPT could create misinformation and misuse their content as long as replacing them. So my stance is the news is not inclusive of all of our stories anyway. So, it's not like we're watching something perfect. I have a story that I shared with you earlier, future videos. And it just makes you realize how there are people out here screaming for help and how they're being ignored. Like my situation is pretty bad. You wouldn't think so by the way that I present myself on here. But there are people out here who are in very worse conditions. And cannot get the time of day on television. So their stories are already not inclusive. So who cares about a little bit of misinformation? Like it's not inclusive. Like you are excluding people. Um, Also, you're hiding things. There are things that are being hidden. So you're not giving the public the full truth of what is going on in the world. So you're already not giving the people the full truth. So I would consider that misinformation. You're giving out part truths. So I would consider that you already have misinformation. Misinformation is already here. Um, you're not inclusive of everybody's stories. There are people out here screaming for help and they're being ignored. There's hidden information, hiding hidden information. I suppose that's because television is controlled by the government. Does the government control the media? Let me know if you have an answer to that. Who controls the media? Because it's definitely being controlled. So the theory that ChatGPT would create misinformation for the news channels, I would say misinformation is already here because you're giving part of the story of what's going on in the world. So I also find it interesting that just because creators bring new things to the platform, like ChatGPT is new, you're bringing that. Just because you're bringing new things to the platform, um, if you have new vaccines, it doesn't mean that people have to accept it. The other side note with ChatGPT is that this may affect the stock market because there are a lot of artificial intelligence stocks that will make the stocks go up way, way high. But if you're not going to use artificial intelligence, how would that change in relation to this whole artificial intelligence wave? So just some things to think about. That's what's going on with ChatGPT. There's a battle going down, but this time it's a silent battle. They aren't going to say it, they're just doing it. You could either say it or you can do it. And they're doing it. They are blocking ChatGPT. So it's a very quiet battle that's going on. Between the newsrooms, there's a whole list of people that are not going to use ChatGPT. So we'll see what happens with that. All right, do me a favor before you leave, hit that like button. And if you're not a subscriber, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you won't miss episode. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your nights. God bless you.